Hello fantasy managers, welcome to FPL Team Talk. This is going to be my team review for game week 2 and how it went along. So please give it a like if you enjoy this sort of content. Let's jump straight into it. Okay, first of all I'm going to say overall, what a great week we had. I just absolutely thrilled. Overall points is 157, overall rank just over 250,000. I will say at the time of recording, we've still got the West Ham Leicester game going on, so my rank will go down and it's not going to get any better than it is right now, I'm afraid. So far, we ended up on 74 game points. I've made the decision on Friday that I went for either Ivan Toney instead of Antonio. So whatever happens, that's not going to have been a great decision. At best, Antonio blanks tonight, and it's going to be the same. But we'll wait and see. Whatever happens, barring an absolute, Antonio Benrahma, who else is there? Kufau, popular players, scoring a lot of goals. Barnes maybe chipping in. Then I'm going to have got a green arrow this week, and we're in a decent position. So breaking it down, then let's have a look at how I got on. Defensively, Sanchez kept his first clean sheet. That's great news. Obviously, he's really highly owned, so I'm really pleased with that. After conceding so early last week, that was a great blank for him to get. Kind of expected against Watford, but still really nice when it comes to him. Tsimikas, absolute legend he is. Today he's got another rise in his value as well, so go up from 4.1 to 4.2. I'm not sure who's bringing him in, but I'm grateful because really he's a player I've got to look to get rid of now. 4.2, I'll make a 0.1 profit on him. But to chip in with the assist was a real bonus. Got the clean sheet, got 2 bonus points. Trent obviously got his and the 3 bonus points with the assist as well. So both of those absolutely stellar performances. Really pleased with those two. Luke Shaw conceding again. They could have conceded a couple of others, Manu as well. Didn't perhaps offer the attacking threat I'd hope he would. 5.5. I'm not particularly worried, and I'm not particularly looking to move him out. I've got 2 free transfers this week. But I'm happy. He's a Manchester United's defence will improve with Varane coming in, you suspect. But yeah, you know what? He's nailed on that Man U. I'm confident in the longer term he will produce some results for us. So not entirely unhappy with him. And he picked up a couple of bonus points as well, which was a real shock. Okay, in midfield, a real success. Greenwood scored again. That was absolutely fantastic. So he got the points, bonus points as well, was brilliant. The Salah captain, that didn't really pay off. The alternative, I guess, for most of the people was Bruno. So Bruno only getting 1 point was a real let-off for us. Every week it seems like the Salah and Fernandes show, but Salah's doing okay. He's keeping up and he obviously overtakes him given his performance last week, and Bruno from one extreme to the other. Mahrez, really unhappy when I saw he was on the bench, but came off, scored. Really good. The fact that he was on the bench last week gives me a little bit of hope that he'll be actually starting against Arsenal, so that's quite nice. Buendia not doing anything again. I'm committed for the first 3 games to sticking with him for Aston Villa, so hopefully the next game, I don't think his place is in any doubt. And then lastly, Rafinha, who was he's just a set and forget for me in that Leeds side. Had him on the bench last week. This week he's come on. Done, he scored the goal. He's just a constant attacking threat. 6.5. He's just in there for the long haul for me. Obviously Liverpool in a couple of weeks, and maybe we'll look to put him on the bench then. But he's just such a good player. I'm such a big fan of Rafinha. So the whole midfield, with the exception of Buendia and Salah, obviously, just is really chipping in. So I was really pleased with that. Only played 2 up front. Danny Ings with his spectacular overhead kick, fantastic for him. Even Toney only got the 2 points. So yeah, there are concerns about Toney. I'm looking at other players. We'll do a watch list later on this week. Armstrong for 6 million is a cheaper player. Possibly release funds then to move to Lukaku. I mean, there's Mahrez as well. Lukaku, I'm not sure about. Well, I am sure he's a terrific player. What a player, and I need him in my side. Just the fixtures, I'm not keen on them for Lukaku, but his price rises that it seems imminent, gives us a bit of a problem and a decision to make there. But with 2 transfers to make, I've got so many decisions to make. It's nice to have so many options available. So the overall team, there it is. On the bench, obviously, we had the backup keeper, Steele. Antonio was the one that I decided to put on the bench. I just felt Leicester's defence were really solid. I say that as West Ham have scored at the moment, but Antonio's not the player. So Antonio's, absolutely going to be a player that's going to be in long term. Ayling was on the bench. That's clearly a wise decision. Don't trust that Leeds defence. With Llorente coming back in, I will have a lot more faith in them, I think. So yeah, it was just a good all-round week. Ben White was the other player on my bench. He wasn't available anyway, but against Chelsea, I wasn't playing him. Obviously, got Man City next week. He's still not available. Possibly the price drop imminent for him this week. I don't want to get rid of him. There's a lot of Arsenal fixtures coming up. He wouldn't play against City anyway, so he doesn't feel like the right decision to get rid of him now, in any case. So overall, just absolutely thrilled with the whole team. So just a reminder, so my rank goes up to 251,000. I mean, my game week rank was just something ridiculous, like something like 30 odd thousand. So, you'd win FPL if you did that every week, hands down, by a comfortable distance. So just really pleased that overall. I couldn't ask for any more. So if you like this sort of content, obviously please press that button. Subscribe for any more information on the channel. We'll keep releasing the videos, and it's onwards and upwards, and we'll look at players that we're looking to transfer in. We've got 2 transfers to make or are available. Not sure whether I'm going to use both of them. There's a captaincy decision to make, obviously, in game week 3 as well, with a lot of the big sides playing each other. Lukaku, Kane. I'm just trying to wait for as long as I can, I think, before making decisions about players. There's been news come out also about the red flagged countries and teams not releasing them if they go into red flag countries, and quarantine perhaps not being implemented if they are going and they're coming back. So that's a relief if that's the case. It means players like Salah will go off and not have to quarantine. And other players are Martinelli, Rafinha as well, who's got a game on the Friday, I think it is, Friday night our time, and then he comes back and he's playing on the Sunday against Liverpool. So it's interesting to see if he'll play. Potentially I wouldn't play him anyway. Please hit that like button. Good luck. Speak to you soon.